Hi all. So welcome everyone, right? And so recording has started. So as discussed in day one, the two brief session that we had was just an introduction, right? And handling the query. So that we just have an overview of the performance testing.
Please join the
Now,
Shashwat.
pardon?
Please allow the Shashwat here to join.
Uh, Okay. Wait. Okay. So just Anurag, just check, right? Whoever are there, na? Uh,
Yeah,
like. Their with their names like Dev Patel, as you said, who is he, and then
correct. No, no, no. I know everything. Don't worry.
okay,
Shashwat
yeah,
is
fine.
there in a lobby.
No, that I have added them. HP, I think, who is joining with the name HP.
Correct. Okay.
Okay, so all are there, I think now. Okay,
Yeah,
fine. So today we will talk about the introduction history of JMeter, right? It installation on Mac and first on Windows. It basically everyone will be using Windows. So this will be today's topic, right? So let us just move to day two. Fine. So JMeter introduction, right? So as you know, it's a open source performance testing tool. Correct. It's a pure open source performance testing tool, you can say, or a software, right? And next point about this is it's a pure 100% Java based application. So it means that it's purely developed using Java language, right? Then like to make any software we use some language, right? Suppose the same pane using which I'm highlighting, so some software it's designed, right? So same way, software means the programming language. It's using some programming language. These all tools, these all softwares are designed, right? So the JMeter that has been developed, you can say, purely using Java language. Okay, so purely that's a purely 100% Java based application. It's purely developed using Java language. Next, it's a platform independent tool. Now, what is the meaning of this is we can run it on Windows, Mac, Linux, right, anywhere, even Docker, right? So we will be having a session how to run on Docker, right, going forward in the last. Next, JMeter history and version. Okay, so the parent organization, Srinivas is, yeah. So parent organization. Okay, so parent organization of JMeter is Apache Software Foundation. I'll take you to the website also. Uh, but let me just read out a few lines. So Apache Software Foundation. It's a very important organization in IT industry, you can say. This same Apache Software Foundation has made Jenkins, Maven, Tomcat server, HTTP server. Now Jenkins, I think you must be heard somewhere, right? Jenkins, this word. So it's a very important tool used in IT industry nowadays. Okay, in CI/CD or DevOps, everywhere. This is there, and it is designed by the same organization, or you can say it is developed by the same organization, Apache Software Foundation. So you can think like how, and then same organization has developed JMeter, right? And hence it's Jenkins is also purely open source, so JMeter is also same purely open source. So this same organization. So this organization has given some very useful tool that is used in everywhere. You can say everywhere in any project, in any company. Mostly this Jenkins, Maven, right? Jenkins is everywhere nowadays. Without Jenkins, you can say almost nothing is going to be done. Okay. Next, uh, we have this. Okay, so original name was Stefan Machucci. Okay, the original developer, right? Who started developing initially this JMeter, right? Now we'll go to the website and visit what is the official website. So I'll take. So today will be uh, about installation and download, right? So do not worry, we are slowly going from basic to advanced, right? We are starting. So first download and installation is important, right? And I think this is not covered, right? Day two, it was not covered, right? No, uh, uh, I even I've forgotten, but we will cover it again. I don't remember. No, day two was we explained the course content in detail. It was not covered. Yes. So fine. So JMeter. Okay. So simply search on Google about JMeter, and then we will get this website. Correct. We'll go here. Now you can see right here that this is JMeter. Very simple, right? Nothing more is there, and you can see the Apache Software Foundation, right? And when we search JMeter, generally, okay, nowadays, if I click on AI mode, it will give some information about this. Wait, Uh, nowadays on Google, whenever you search anything on right hand side, some information will come. It is being removed, maybe due to this AI or something. A little there they used to say like your Java application and whatever current which version is going on. So a brief Google used to give. Okay, not an issue. So we this is the JMeter website, right? And you can see your pure Java application. It's very simple. In website is very simple, and that the organization which is responsible for developing it. Now, so this website is very simple. So you'll not get much idea on this, right? Uh, some documentation they have done, but they are very simple in nature. Okay. So next, from where to download? So on this download page here, left hand side, you see download releases is there. So you have to go there, and then you can see here JMeter 5.6.3, right? So that is the latest version. And below that, so it requires Java. So I'll come to that, right? For now, let us understand few things. So you can see here the uh, there are two links are there. One is binaries and one is source. Source is not for us. I'll explain that. I'll come here again. So don't worry. Right. So here from where we will download. Then on same page, if you just scroll down, we have archives, and the middle one. If you just click here, right, middle one. So when you click on middle one, a new page will come. And then again here also, if you click on this binaries, okay. So what will happen here? All old version they have kept. So I'm just telling you for information, right? Little bit. They are not. These few things are not much important, but somewhat important, right? So just I'm giving a glimpse. So you can see from JMeter 2, right, to till means version 2 to till all they have kept on this page. Okay, that is maintained every version of JMeter. Now we will go back. Okay, so that you can get in archive and then clicking on this link. And when you click again, I'll show you. And again, you have to go to binaries, right? Binaries, and then you'll get all right. So all old versions are kept there, and current the active or the latest version is here, right? Then in each version some changes are there, correct? So that is kept here in the release notes. Okay, so if you go here, so suppose this is the current version. In this current version, what changes have happened? So that is given on this page, and or in previous version, right? So if you want to know, so we can just go here, history of previous changes. So it's a very big page actually. It's a very big page, and from every version, right? Starting from version 1, they have just maintained this page. So you can say that is one beauty or whatever. So it's loading still. It's still loading. Let it load. Okay, it's finally loaded. So I'll just show you. We just scroll down towards the end. So you can see first version came in 1998. Okay, and till then, with every version, what changes has happened, right? So this whole thing has been given here, and till 5.6.2, and the latest one 5.6.3 will be on here, right? So again, see, this is not important, as you said. No one is going to ask all these things, but since we are going to use this tool, so somewhat idea we must have, right? We should have, correct? Yeah. So this is about JMeter. Now, what is the meaning of version? I hope you all will be knowing. Version means, even let us say WhatsApp. which we use, right? So it gets updated, right? Every now and then, every 7 days or something, or even Android version you see, right? iOS version. So they release new versions, right? So with that, what happens? Some changes comes up, right? So same way, this process is there in every software. That is the meaning of version, the latest version, and what changes has been done in that version, right? So it means that. So this is all about uh, the archive, then changes, right? And where we can the main website, right? Current version is this one. It was released in January 2024. So almost from 2 years, they have not released any latest version. But maybe probably next year, I think they will be releasing a new version. Okay, in almost 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. So this is a stable one. Fine. Some protocols, so whatever other thing it supports, it's mentioned. So this I have taken from its website main page only. You can see here. Overview. So this is the main page. So what other testing methodology or techniques it supports, that is given. Then one more thing, they have very clearly written a note. Going forward, when we will start using the JMeter, right? You will think some of the behavior of JMeter will be like it will be like a browser. How a browser works. This is a browser, Google Chrome, but actually it's not a browser. Okay, very complete difference. It's a performance testing tool. Browser is separate thing, right? So that's what they have clearly mentioned here, so that new people or those people who doesn't know, they do not get confused that JMeter is a browser. It's not a browser. And why it's not a browser? Because here does not execute the JavaScript font in HTML pages. It doesn't render the HTML pages, right? So this doesn't does that. Now, again, suppose many of you who are not knowing what is JavaScript, what is this rendering, I'll be explaining you. So tomorrow, from tomorrow till 4 days, we will be understanding the core concept, right? Core concepts. So that time I'll be explaining about what is rendering, JavaScript, and all those things. Right? So yeah, you will get the idea. Okay. Now, yeah, so that is what next features of JMeter, right? So it's purely open source. Uh, Open source means you do not have to pay anything to anyone to use it. Even on the website of JMeter, you can see there is no anywhere do you see that it's written that you have to pay something or what, right? But on any other tool apart from JMeter, if you go, tool means any performance testing tool, if you go, you will always see there you have to pay something. Suppose for an example, I'll show you one. Any tool you say, load on a new load, they are a commercial tool. Uh, uh, you can take a Gatling. Suppose Gatling is also a performance testing tool, but it requires a full coding language, right? So you can see here clearly here only. This is the website of Gatling, right? You can see a pricing. See, do you see? It's also load testing framework using Scala. Scala is an advanced version of Java. So you have to know Java to use this, right? So purely coding based tool. Like that, any other Gatling K6, right? So K6 is a JavaScript based performance. You have to uh, know JavaScript to use that. Okay. So when you will be entering in this performance testing world, you will be hearing about this different tool also. So this is purely JavaScript. So you have to know JavaScript, which is itself a little difficult language to understand, right? And then uh, here on their page also, somewhere it is there that you have to buy. Here you see pricing again. Now, what is the meaning of pricing? Means to use, right? To use the feature, you have to pay. Some feature will be free, some feature you have to pay. So like that, correct? So that is the yeah, that is the beauty of JMeter. On JMeter, do you see anything? No, it's a purely open source. Okay, you do not have to pay anything. So that's why its popularity or it's increasing. Correct. So pure open source, the GUI graphical user interface is very friendly, right? So we will be installing it today, so you'll get the idea. Then plus coding and itself initially it's not required. Only in few cases it's required. So I'll be covering that, right? That has already been discussed. Next is platform independent, means you can execute on any OS, Docker, Windows, Linux, Mac, right? Multi-threading framework. Multi-threading framework comes from a multi-threading concept which is used in Java. Okay, Java language. Since JMeter is also Java-based language, so that word is used here. But here thread means actually users. Okay, so multi-user. It means we can generate multiple user load, right? Then we can see the test installation is very easy. It can support multiple different testing, right? HTTP, web services, and all those things we have seen in previous slide. Unlimited. You can use it for any numerous time, right? Then it's highly extensible. What is the meaning of this? Extensible means it can be integrated with other tools as well, Jenkins, Maven, other tools, right? On cloud, CI/CD, everywhere. Easy integration. So that is the feature. Now, how a performance testing tool or JMeter works. So, a JMeter, okay, it works. So this diagram will be little theoretical, but going forward when we will start using it, you will get the idea. But for now, I'll tell you that it creates virtual user. Okay. So in the demo session, I have explained, if you remember, that why we need performance testing tool, right? Because we cannot bring the real users, right? Just a second, I'll take you that slide. This slide I think I have explained, right? So manual way you cannot bring a real user to do that. Suppose you can bring 2000 users, but 5000, 10,000, from where you will bring the real user to test your application, right? So that time we need the tool. Now what this tool does, this simulate the real user behavior one. So what the real user is doing, right? Same thing they are simulating, correct? So that same thing, this JMeter tool or any tool, they simulate the real user behavior, okay, in terms of virtual users. And this user do the same activity what real user does. Suppose they're launching a website or so we will understand slowly. We will understand everything. Do not worry. So they send the request, uh, uh, receive the response. This is application on which the load will be going, right? So AUT application under test, any application, so like that, sending request, receiving response, all those things, correct? So likewise, multiple n number of virtual user they can create these tools, and each one will do same activity what a real user does, and this is how a performance testing tool works. Okay. Now comes to the installation. So we'll start here. Fine. So first we'll see on Windows, okay, because everyone uh, will be using Windows only. Then I'll tell you how to do on Mac OS, suppose anyone using Mac, and even on Linux also. Okay. So first thing is Java JDK installation. Because see, JMeter, as I told you, that it's a complete, even on JMeter website, if you go and see download releases, you see here what it is. We'll go there. Yeah. It requires Java 8 plus. Right. It means that to use it, you need to have a Java installed. Okay. So Java is nothing. Do not think it will be some coding or anything. No, it's just a package of Java. So I'll tell you. One more thing. Let us go to release notes here. Here also you can see. Uh, Going forward, the next major release means next version of JMeter. Okay, will require Java 17 or later. Means Java 8. Like in few years by 2030, Java 8 will be gone. Now, what is the meaning of this con? Just for understanding purpose. Hope you guys know, right? We have Windows 10, just for an example, and now we have Windows 11, right? Windows 11. So you might have heard many times that Windows 10 support by Microsoft will end by some 2020, again 2030 or something, or 2028. All Windows 10, whoever are using, Microsoft will not be giving support, only Windows 11, right? So it's like that, correct? Or like just very simple iPhone, right? Or suppose iPhone currently. Uh, this iPhone 11, I think, which is currently supported by in for updates and other thing, right? After 6 years or 7 years, they will not give the support. It's like every Android also. Most of the phone except Samsung, they give 4 year support, right? So Samsung gives 6 year, 7 year support on Android update. So like that, what happens? Java has also different version. We'll go to the website also. You'll get to know. So Java 8 is coming very old. It's very old. Okay, Java 8 is very old. Now they are going to remove it by 2030. Java 8 will not be there. So minimum Java 17 or whatever higher. So currently the 21 is there, 24 is there, and I think 26 has also came version, right? So that's what they are saying that for now we can like this version will require Java 8, but next version you have to need Java 17. So we do not have to worry about. I'm just saying we have to just install the Java. Okay, JDK. So how to install another thing, I'll tell you. So do not worry about that. Okay. Wait. Tabs. There is some message or what? Okay. Recording I just start. Fine. Fine. Now, yeah. So mm, see, initially. So as you said, right, even on website also we have seen that Java JMeter is a Java-based application. So we need Java to be installed. Now, what is Java? Java is a kind of package. They are package. Okay, we have to just install it. There, it's very simple in nature installation. And before we go and understand, one screenshot I'll try to show you. Suppose Java is not there. Suppose you have not installed Java, and if you are trying to use JMeter, right, in your system, so what will happen is it will throw this kind of error. Okay. Uh, Now, see, in any operating system, suppose you are using Windows or Mac or Ubuntu, Java will not be there by default. Okay, it doesn't comes by default in any operating system. So first you have to get it installed one. Hmm. So how to get it installed, right? And before that, there is one command, Java C dash version and Java space dash version, right? Which we can use to check whether Java is installed in our system or not. But generally, remember the first rule is that in any operating system, Java will not be there. Even though you can open your terminal or command prompt and you can run the above command. So as usual, right? So this is command prompt, right? So same way on Mac or in Linux, we have terminal, right? So you can just open terminal and type any of these commands, generate this one or this one. So since in my laptop it's there, so I'll not be getting error message, but I'll show you. So Java C space dash version, right? Yes, version. So like that we have to type. So it's showing in currently in my laptop 24 is there, right? So it's showing. But if it is not there, then you'll get an error message. Like I can show Java C dash version. If you type and if Java is not installed, it will throw an error like this. Correct. So by that way, you'll come to know Java is not there. And by default, first time in any laptop, in any machine, Java will not be there. Remember, we have to install. Okay. Now this installation, okay. So this command, through this command, you can check, right? This is for, in Java also two things are there. JDK and JRE, full form is Java Runtime Environment, Java Development Kit. We need this one. This is not much required. Okay. This is important one. So using command, you can verify, right? Now come to the installation. So installation is very easy. We have to just open Google and type here Java download. Java download. Now, when you search Java download, there will be two links. One will be this java.com. This is the old link. So we do not have to go here. This Oracle, right? You see Oracle. So Java downloads. So this link by Oracle. We have to go there and uh, click here. And then yeah, here you can see all versions, Java 24, 21, all are there, right? So currently 21 is there, 24, 21 is there. Then if we scroll downside, other versions are also there, like 17 is there, 11 is there, and you see 8 is there, right? So Java 17 will receive its update till 2029, right? Which is almost 30. Java 8, I think they will be closing by 2030. So that's why we can ignore them, right? So no need to worry. What you do is just install any latest version. So 24, fine. Okay. Just go ahead, 24, right? Or 21, correct? Any one of them. Now for which OS, if you are using Linux, it's there. If you are using Mac, it's there. If you are using Windows, it's there. So for Linux, you can use any one this compressed package, right? Tar file, and decompress it. Okay. Then in Mac, for Mac, you can use this anyone, a compressor or this direct installer, okay, DMG file, right? And for Windows, we have 64-bit installer. This all are same, but I'm saying which one is easy. So simple. Same goes for anyone. Even if you want to have 21, uh, if you click on 21, same three menus will come, right? Likewise, same. So correct. So go with 24, not an issue. And obviously, so everyone will be having Windows. So simply click on this link and it will be downloaded. It will be exe file and it will be downloaded. Next, so it will be in downloads folder here. Right? So you can see 24. So since it's there already in my system, so I'll just show you. So it's exe file. Simply double click and install it. Yes, and then uh, it will start. Okay, so it's saying that it's already installed. Okay, so do you want to install it? So yeah, you know right how to install any software. I'll just show you. Uh, we click yes, so this screen will come like that. So any software, very easy. Simply you have to do click and it will be installed. So a screen will come like this. Then click on next, and then where it will be installed. So it will remember this path. Okay, in C drive in program files, a folder called Java will be created, and in that JDK24 will be installed, and then you have to click on next, and yeah, you see it's installing in my reinstalling actually. So very easy. So it's installed like that, right? Now, so once installation is completed, what we have to do is only in Windows laptop, remember, in Windows machine, means Windows operating system, we have to set a environment variable, or it's called home path for Java. Okay, only in Windows. In Mac, in Linux, it's not required. Okay, so how to do that? So in search, simply Windows search is there, right? You just type environment variables, environment variable. Simply few words also. If you type environment, so it will come. You see here, edit the system environment. We have to just click on that, and then this will come. This system properties. Here one tab will be there, right? Advanced tab. So by default we will be there in that, and then here you see environment variables. So just click in this. Right? Now, when we click on this, this next pop-up will come called environment variable. Same thing I have written here. So there are two. One is user variable, one is system variable. So in system variable, here there will be a path. See this? Okay. So uh, in every laptop it will be there. So just select that and click on edit. So when you click on edit, there's so many things will be there by default. Okay. What we have to do is we have to add Java path here in a new line. So how to do that? So when we were installing Java, there was a path. Remember, I told, right? We have to remember that Java will be installed in C drive, then in program files, right? Program files, and then Java folder will be created. Okay, and your JDK24 it will be showing, and then bin directory. Okay, bin directory. So you have to open till here. C drive, program files, Java, JDK, and bin direct. And this whole path, right? You see this whole path. We have to just copy, Control C, copy that, and we have to just paste it. So I have it's already there, but I'll show you. Simply you have to double click and paste. Very simple. And you have to click on OK. Okay. So till bin directory, you have to do that and click on OK, and then OK, and again OK. That's what simple. Now, after that, what we have to do, you close your command prompt or whatever, terminal or whichever you are using, and relaunch it again. Wait, yeah, again relaunch it, command prompt, and then type that command, this command, and you will get a success message. Java C space dash version. Okay, so it will show you okay, it's installed. So this is how it was very easy, like nothing was. So see, Java installation is required in every operating system, whether it is Linux, Mac, or Windows. You have to do that. Okay, initially you have to do that. That is mandatory. And for now, I have shown on Windows. Next, I'll be showing on. I'll be telling you the steps for Mac and Ubuntu, means Linux as well. But this system variable setup, okay, that is only needs to be done in Windows machine, Windows OS, not in Mac or Ubuntu, not. Then you just run this command after relaunching the terminal or command prompt, and you'll get a success message. Okay, it says Java install. Very, that's it. We have to do this much one. Now comes JMeter download. So fine. So we are here, JMeter website. We are already there, and we have to go to this download releases, right? So this is the latest version. And again, here two things are there, binaries and source. We do not have to go to source, remember. Source is generally source code and of JMeter is there. So this is there for very hardcore developers who can use that, and they can develop something if you want, who know Java very efficiently, and they want to do some changes in JMeter, develop some plugin, develop some element. So for them, it's there. Okay, this is there. Those who just want to use JMeter, it's not for them. For us, we have binaries. Binary is actually it's a compiled Java code. So little bit, little bit of little bit going out of topic. So you might have read somewhere, right, that whenever we write Java program, then we any program is compiled, right, run compiled, and then it's executed. So any Java program, when it is compiled, it gets converted in binary form. Right? Binary means it's compiled form. So JMeter itself is Java program, right? Completely Java, and it has been compiled, so it is in binary form, which user can use it, right? So that's why they say it's a binary, and this is source code, correct? The source code. So we have to for the users, this is required. Now again, here also two links are there. You see this one and this one. So this zip, if you see this zip file, which is here, is we have to click on this to download JMeter if we want to use JMeter on Windows or on uh, Windows operating system or Mac OS. Okay, MacBook, Mac operating system, correct? And this one, the above one, tgzip file, right? Which is tg tar file. It's called tar file. This is for if you want to use JMeter on Linux, Unix, Linux, Ubuntu. Okay, Ubuntu there. Got got it. Now, so click on this zip file and it will be downloaded. It's a very simple zip format. Okay, very small 80 MB file. So once you download, it will be there in your download folder. And yeah, here you can see it will be zip file. almost very small 80 MB file. Okay, 90 MB file, not very big, and it's in zip format. Now, since it is in zip format, we have to unzip it. Okay, it's in compressed format. We have to decompress it, or it is also called a zip format. We have to unzip it. Right now, unzipping. So first you have see JMeter doesn't require proper installation. Remember now, what is the meaning of installation? Installation means just now we install Java, right? By JDK, by double clicking, and it was executable file. It got properly installed in the system, right? That is called a software installation. But this JMeter is not like that. It doesn't require installation. We have to just unzip it and start using it. That's what. Download and use tool. Okay. Download and use tool. So that's simple it is. Now, first of all, you have to decide where you want to keep it. You can keep it on your desktop, C drive, wherever, documents, any other drive you have, you can keep it there. And you can just decompress it, means unzip it. So I will keep it in my C drive. Wait, just a second. This is my old JMeter. I'll delete it. Yeah. So you can see here I have kept the JMeter in my C drive. You can keep it anywhere. There is no such hard and fast. Okay. So do not worry about that. Next, so we have to unzip it. So just right click and unzip it. Extract all. Extract. It will take some time. Not very big, 143 MB. So I think, yeah, just please wait for a few seconds. It will be completed. Fine. So it got unzipped, and you can see this is the folder here. Likewise, you will get in your laptop as well. Just double click and maybe one more folder will be there. You can go inside that, and here also you will see bin and all this files will be there, right? And main files related to JMeter are there in this bin directory. Bin directory, okay, bin folder. Directory means folder. Remember, okay. So we have here. We need to launch JMeter through this JMeter.bat. Okay. Before launching, I'll tell you one thing. Do you see a view? Okay, view is there in my laptop where you can see your folders are there, then your files are there, right? And their date is there, then their type is there, size is also there, and every file extension is also shown, right? You can see here just to make the things easy, it's there. So if you also want to have the same look, because this look is more beneficial, so I'll suggest you guys to do what, go to view and just choose details. Okay, details. So when you click on details, you will have a view like this. You will be also having a view like this, and then just go to show and choose this file name extension, check mark. Okay, so what will happen, every file extension will be shown, right? Extension. Okay, now what is the meaning of extension? See, extension means every file in this computer world has extension, right? Like let us say this is .pdf file, this is docs, this is ppt file, right? This is txt file. So every file has extension, correct? So that is called extension. So same way in our JMeter bin directory, you have so many files are there, and every file has some extension. Now from where to launch the JMeter? So we have to launch the JMeter through this JMeter.bat file by double clicking on that. Okay, so I'll be showing you that. So there are two ways to launch the JMeter. One is GUI and then one is non-GUI. Then with arguments, with argument we'll be discussing you in future sessions. Right. Before downloading and launching, what I'll tell you one small tips and tricks you can understand. It's like we are in bin folder of this JMeter, and do you see one thing here? C drive. we extracted it, right? Let me go back. So this was zip thing compressed, and then we extracted it. So this is how it become. And then we went inside that. So this is path C drive, and then we are going inside that, right? Again, when we one more folder with same name. So when we click, so that will also reflect here. You can see. So going inside that, right? So now we are inside here, and now we will go inside bin directory, bin folder. So that is also showing. So this is called complete path, right? Path. But now what I'm trying to show you guys is, if you see in this path, unnecessarily, this is repeating two times. Okay, two time unnecessary. So no need to keep it like that. We can always make it short. We can always make it small. Okay. I'll also tell you why to make it small, right? Wait, I'll tell you. But first, let us make it. So how to make it small? It's very simple. Just this in C drive we have this folder, and then we have this folder, right? Or directory, you can see. And then inside that we have all this bin and other things. So go outside and just rename this. Okay, you can just rename it. You know how to rename any folder, right? So rename it JMeter. Simply keep it JMeter. Simply JMeter. Okay, and move it outside. Control X, and you can keep it anywhere. You want to keep it in C drive, desktop, wherever. So I want to keep it on my C drive. So I'm pasting it. So I pasted it here. Okay, and this folder is not required now because it's empty. So you can delete this also. So now we have the JMeter here, very small language. So you see C drive and the JMeter and the bin drive. So now you see the path. We have to go in bin drive, right? So do you see the path? How small it become? Correct? Do you see how small? How easy? So that Lindy JMeter, Apache JMeter version, and those things, right? It unnecessary creates the things complex, right? So yeah, we can make it short. The folder structure path. Okay. Now, so this you can do. It's a good thing. Uh, Even I'll tell you why it's important. Next, launching. So first launching is through GUI. Okay. GUI means graphical user interface. Now, what is the meaning of this? Like whatever we do using mouse and other thing, right? That is called GUI, graphical user interface, right? So through that, here jmeter.bat file will be there. Just double click on that. Okay. And you'll see JMeter will be launched. First, this console will launch, which will be which is called JMeter console, and then here the JMeter will come. This is JMeter, okay. And by default, it will be first time it will be dark color. It will be like this, fine. So first, this screen will come. This screen is called JMeter console. Okay, here some message will also come. So do not worry about this message. They are default message. Okay. Let it be, and then this is the JMeter. It will be in dark color. I'll also tell you how to change the color, but yeah, by default. Now, first thing, do not close this console, okay? Because if you close this console, this JMeter will also close. I'll show you. If I cross here, so if you see both has gone, okay? Both went away, right? Both got closed. This is my command prompt. I'll just close it. Yeah, so both got closed, right? So that is important. So again, I can launch by same clicking. So this will always come, JMeter console. And then JMeter will be coming. So this is JMeter. Okay, this is J. So as I said, do not close it. You can just minimize it by this. So minimize. Now this is JMeter. First thing about is, if you do not like this color, many people like it, many people do not like it. If you want to change it, so just go to options. Here you see options will be there. From option you go to look and feel, and you choose metal. Okay, metal color. Metal is best for Windows. So click on metal and it will ask, do you want to restart it? You can restart. Yeah. I'm not restarting. So this, uh, it, this color will come. This is the very, I say, best color for using JMeter on Windows. Then next is sometime if see these fonts look very small. Okay, so that also you can make it bigger by going to options and you see zoom in. So you can just double click there 2 or 3 times and they can become little bigger. Okay, that you can do. And there is a shortcut also to do this zoom in, zoom out. Uh, that shortcut is you have to press Control Alt. That that shortcut is Control. Okay, Control plus Alt, right? Alt plus we have a mouse, right? Mouse. So wheel is there, no? Wheel, mouse wheel. So just move the wheel uh, backward, forward. So automatically this will zoom in, zoom out. Or if we have a trackpad, right? Trackpad is there. So just we have to move the finger upside and downside. So it will zoom in, zoom out. So that is a shortcut, Control plus Alt. So that way you can do. If it is not working, then we have already here option zoom in. You can just click 3 4 times. It will all will become bigger, or you can do zoom out. So they will become a smaller. Fine. So this is how to launch the JMeter from GUI mode. Okay, I'll close it. Now next thing, many people they say that JMeter we have a jar file here, and JMeter get launched through this also. I will show you. Wait, this is Apache JMeter.jar. When I have clicked here, again JMeter launches. You see, it has been launched. And but if you have observed one thing, that console, the JMeter console, which used to come, has not came up, right? Fine. So JMeter can be launched through jar file also. Okay, this jar. But actually, we do not launch through jar. Remember, okay? By default way, or the best way you can say, or the default way, or the good way to launch JMeter is through JMeter.bat file only. Okay, on Windows. If you are using on Windows. I'll tell you for Mac and Linux also. I do not, yeah. Uh, in a while, I'll be okay. Now, why like that? Question will be there. Why like that? So, see, whenever we'll be launching through .bat file, two things happen. Okay, one is the tar console comes, which is called as JMeter console. We do not close it, we minimize, and then this JMeter comes, right? So, this console is important sometime. Whenever we will be working on JMeter, it is important. So I'll be showing you in future why it is important. Okay. So that is one thing. Second thing is related to heap, which is also called as memory, JMeter memory. Okay. Heap and memory. So this is stuff I'll be covering again. Do not worry. I can just show you here. Here, JVM after day 11 or day 12, Java memory. Okay. Changing heap size and all those things. So that will be that also done in .bat file. We do not do here. And whenever we will be clicking here, so indirectly JMeter calls this file only. Okay. But because of these two region, uh, first region is this console, and second region is changing of memory and other thing, which we'll be understanding in future session, is done through this one. Okay. So that's why we launch JMeter through .bat, not directly through .jar. Okay. So maybe anywhere in your friend circle or YouTube or on any link, they say to launch through .jar. It's a wrong way to do. Okay. JMeter launches, but again, memory changes and other thing we cannot do. Now, what is memory? Why it is important? We will cover, right? So that time you will get more idea. For now, you can just ignore that. You just focus on launching, right? Later on, we will understand. So this is how to do in GUI. Next is how to do through non-GUI. Non-GUI is more important, or which is also called as CLI, command line interface. Now, meaning of this command line interface is like through commands. Currently, I've done all through mouse, right? But through command, because most of the thing in IT industry are done through commands only. So it's always better to learn the commands, do our practice, many things to the through commands only. Okay. Even suppose in your career, if you have written a simple program, maybe in any language, C, C++, Java, so you must have seen, right? The execution and other thing, all are done through commands only, right? So command is very important, even in IT industry, everywhere, commands is important. So how to launch through the command, right? So it's very simple. First, like how we have done through GUI, same way we have to do through non-GUI. So in GUI, what we are doing, we are going to C drive, right? In C drive, then we have a JMeter folder, then we are going inside bin directory, and then we are clicking on this, right? Now, same thing we have to do through command. And how we can do that? Through our command prompt, the command prompt, right? Terminal or command prompt. So we will open the command prompt again. This is command prompt. Same way in Mac or in Linux, we have terminal, right? So there also we write command. So now what we have to write here? First, you have to go. Currently, you see, it's there in my separate folder called users at Kumar. We have to go in C folder, C drive, because my JMeter is there in C drive. So it depends wherever you are keeping the JMeter, you have to go there. I have kept in C drive, so I'll be going in C drive. If you are keeping your JMeter on desktop, you have to go to desktop, right? All those things. So how you can do, I'll show you. First, uh, type a cd slash. So now you see my cursor is blinking in C drive. So currently I'm in C drive. Then I have to go to JMeter. Okay, inside JMeter folder. So through command only we have to do. So for that we have a command called cd command, change directory command. Okay. So cd JMeter. So hit the enter button. So now this cursor is where it's inside JMeter directory. Now we have to go inside bin directory, and there only this bat is there. So again CD here you have to write CD and bin. So now you see where it is. C JMeter and in bin. Now we are in bin directory. Now here you can type JMeter.bat or simply JMeter also if you type simply JMeter also if you type. What will happen? This console where we were writing everything, that will be converted as JMeter console. This message came, right? You see, and JMeter launched here. Okay. And again, if you close this console same way, so JMeter will be closed, right? So you should never close the console. You should minimize. I'll show you one more command prompt. Correct. CD slash CD JMeter slash bin, or one by one. I'll say CD. Now we are in JMeter, then CD bin. We are in now bin directory or bin folder. Now simply type JMeter. So see JMeter, right? Like same way. Suppose so you can close. Suppose if you are keeping your JMeter on desktop directly, so you have to just navigate through commands only, right? Everything you can do using command. First, let us go. Yeah, using here only CD and desktop you can type. So yeah, we are on desktop, right? You see. Now suppose you have kept your JMeter on desktop, so then type CD, change directory, then go to JMeter and then bin directory. Like that you can. So wherever you are keeping JMeter, using CD command, you have to go there and then just navigate till bin directory and simply type JMeter and JMeter will be launched. Okay. Now, one thing. So this another is launching with argument. Argument means what? We pass some inputs to the command, to the launching commands. We pass some input. So we will be uh, talking about this in future session. So currently it's not required. Next is for Windows. Remember one time. Okay, first time at least. Launch JMeter with administrator privilege, either in GUI or non-GUI mode. Generally, it is suggested. So, how to do that? So you can just right click here JMeter.bat file and you see run as administrator. So one time you have to just do like that, or you can say first time you have to just launch JMeter with administrator privilege. It is suggested option for Windows so that JMeter works efficiently. Okay, fine. Yeah. So that is done, right? So that is done. Next, I'll be talking about something and then Mac and Linux. Wait, okay. So before that, one more thing about system variable. We'll go back to system variable. Okay. One thing I forgot to tell: environment variable, edit environment system variable, right? So this pop-up will come, and then we have to go to environment variable, and then here. So in system variable, there was a path, correct? We have to select and click edit, and then Java till be the Java stuff we have to put it here, right? That I taught. So in okay, so that was fine. Now remember one thing. Generally, in your personal laptop, you will be able to do that in this path which is there in system variable. But many, I think, are working. So you will be using your office laptop also. So in your office laptop, this I think you do not have permission to edit, or you cannot do anything here. So how to do that, right? So that time you can take help of this in user variable. Uh, you can, if path option is there, right? Path option. So just search there that, or if it is not there, you can click by clicking on new and put a name called path, and that Java complete folder you just put it here and click on OK. Okay, so that will be done, right? That will be that way you can do, correct? So fine. Hope that is clear for in your office laptop. Otherwise, in your personal laptop, go with this one. Okay. So any doubt related to that, you can always ask me tomorrow if you are facing, if you want to use on your office laptop and if you are facing the issue. Okay, fine. Next, so this is done. This all done. So launching done. And one time, first time on Windows laptop, please launch it with administrator privilege. Okay. So yeah. See, sometime there is some importance of CLI mode or GUI mode. First importance is like sometime if this, it doesn't happens every time, but few users I've seen they complain that hey, double clicking on .bat file is not launching my JMeter. Then what to do, right? So that time always feel free to launch through non-GUI mode through command, correct? It will be beneficial. Or right click and through administrator privilege also you can launch. Right? Then commands are important. Uh, uh, Through command only we do other works, or on Linux another thing we launch the JMeter. So command is important. JMeter walkthrough we have not done it, but we will do it slowly one by one. For now we have just changed the color and other thing. Right? Fine. Next is theme. Right? Theme is the color. Correct. So I just said by default the default theme of JMeter is the dark color. Let it come. Yeah. So it is always dark color. Right. Now, if so by default color is this dark color. Right? If you want to change it, many people like this, so you can keep it, not an issue. But if you want to change it, go with metal color. That is best, and I use this one. But remember one thing, which is important, right? You can see here. System theme should be used on Mac and Linux. So if you are using Mac or Linux, always remember you have to use system theme. So system theme on Mac and Linux, it will come. Currently, if you go and see this look and feel, and here, do you see here anywhere system? It's not there, right? Because it's on Windows. But on Mac and Linux, if you launch the JMeter, you will get a system option, and you have to compulsorily use that one strictly. Remember, otherwise you will face some issues while working with JMeter. Okay, so that is there. Next thing is JMeter is download and use tool. You have just seen it's very simple, right? No installation was required. We can keep JMeter at any place, C drive, desktop, anywhere. Then main directory, this main directory name I just told you to make it short, right? So that the path becomes short, correct? Because if we keep the main directory path short, so even when we are typing it through command, right? Command, it becomes easy. Uh, Typing it here, suppose cd slash cd jmeter, it becomes easy. See, right? If folder name is short and very clear, it becomes easy to type. Why to keep it unnecessary big? In very beginning, it was coming, right? Apache jmeter version, then again Apache jmeter version, so long, right? So we have just kept it simple, because even when you navigate through command, you have to type the simple words. If you, if the path is big, right? That much big you have to type, right? So it becomes unnecessary complex, right? So that we can do some tips and tricks, right? And this is there. I'll talk about this going forward. There is one rule whenever we give a file name or directory name, uh, in programming stuff, whenever we are working, we do not use any special space or any special character. Okay, we can use underscore or we can use hyphen. That is allowed. uh, Now what is the meaning of this? Just one example I'll tell you. So if you see, mm, even suppose this was JMeter folder, right? So there are two words are there, na? Apache JMeter, then 5.6.3. So do you see they have given hyphen in that, right? So it means that when you are using two words while giving a folder name or giving a file name, two words or three words are there. So we do not use a space in them, or we do not use any special character. A special character are like prices, dollar symbol, hash symbol, anything we do not use, or a space also we do not use. If we have to use the separator between two words, we can use hyphen or we can use underscore. So generally, I always use underscore. Okay, so that is a best practice we have to always follow. Okay, and this is followed everywhere, not with JMeter, but in most of the work in IT industry, it is followed. And this is one tips and trick. We can keep a JMeter .bat file on desktop also. So directly on, like suppose you want to launch JMeter. So we have to through GUI. So we have to always come in C drive, right? C drive and then JMeter and then bin directory, and then we have to double click here, right? But uh, or through command prompt, you know how to do, right? You have to type that. But if you want to have a quick view, uh, quick access, so you can right click on this and do so more option and do send and create shortcut on desktop. So this on desktop, your shortcut will be created, right? And you can just double click from here also and launch the JMeter. So this is one small tips and but what I'll tell you initially, that do not use this shortcut. Always try to launch JMeter through going in inside that, or through command. Practice command, because as I said, most things are done through command. So if you learn the commands, uh, it will be more good, right? Many things. Suppose you are using MacBook future or Linux machine, or many stuff in JMeter only will be done through commands, right? So that time it always comes handy. Okay. And also on Windows, we have a power cell. Okay. So what is power cell? Windows PowerShell. So you can search for PowerShell. PowerShell is a newer version of command prompt. Okay, Windows PowerShell. This is PowerShell. So this is command prompt. Command prompt is coming from long back, like from Windows when it was developed in early days initially. Okay, but now this Windows people have this is command prompt. It will be there, but they have introduced PowerShell from Windows 10. It is there, and every now then it is getting enhanced. Now, what is this PowerShell? PowerShell means it supports some Linux commands also, so that people can practice them. Okay, so either you can install use this PowerShell, or we have a Git Bash. Git thing we will be learning, which is related to running a test on GitHub and other things, CI/CD. So you can install Git Bash also if you want to practice Linux command uh, on it will create a Unix like environment, right? We can learn so many things: ls, cd, make directory, all these things. Uh, these are commands which are used in Linux or in Mac also. We have to use this command. You can see here, see git clone, git merge, right? So they are used. So we can use this git is there, and through Windows, you can download this. So anyone git for Windows 64-bit, all is using that one. Latest one is here. Just click on and it will be downloaded 2.5. So you can use that and it will open a command prompt. So that is git command prompt, or we have PowerShell. So I'll suggest go with PowerShell one. Now PowerShell is, as I said, some command, like suppose one command, ls command, cd command, just now we have done. But suppose make direct command or ls command doesn't works in our normal command prompt. Let me close all this first. So many had open up. Close all. Yeah. So first I'll open the command prompt. Then I'll open PowerShell also. This is PowerShell. Now, see here, if I wait, let this CD change direct. Okay, it's working here. So you have to suppose you have to go from one directory to another. First, understand a directory. Directory means folder. Okay, folder. So normally we call folder in IT language. It is called directory, right? So when we have to go from one folder to another folder or one directory to another, CD is used. CD we can use here, but some other command. Suppose make directory it works or not. Let me see. Wait, make the test. It works, I think. It has created a folder called testing. I C drive. Yeah. So make directory mkdir is used to create a folder. It works fine. Okay. It works. But ls command will not work. See, I'll type ls. It will not work. See, ls command doesn't. Ls is a command to list all the files. Suppose you are in C drive and you want to read all these files here. So ls is used. So in whichever directory, in whichever folder you will be there, you want to read about that, all the thing. So we use ls command. Okay, list command. It is called list, short form ls. It doesn't work, you see. But same it will work in PowerShell. Where is that? Here. Suppose I'm cd here. Now I'm in C drive. If I type ls, it will come. So do you see it has highlighted all my folders, files and folder which are there in my C drive. You see in sequence. Do you see? Right? Now that's what. So that's what I'm saying, that PowerShell, try to use PowerShell only, because PowerShell supports many other commands which are used in Linux and Mac. Okay, because most of the thing going forward in IT industry, we will be using commands. Okay, commands. So you see ls command, one of the command. It doesn't work in command prompt, but it works in PowerShell. So PowerShell was introduced just for that purpose only, so that people can experience the Windows, the Linux, right? Here you can say it's also a Linux kind of terminal, Linux stuff. you can do with. I'll also tell you one more. Here also you'll get Windows PowerShell. If you search, they will tell you PowerShell is a command line stuff. Okay, uh, they are not clearly writing it, but do not worry. It's like that. Just understand. Okay, just more commands we can run here. Fine. One more example I'll show you. Suppose on Linux. Okay, now time is almost going up, but I'll tell you in Linux. I'll explain that in next session. But for a quick view, in Linux, you have Ubuntu, Linux, any flavor of Linux you are using. So there to install any software, there are two ways are there. Either using a browser, their Mozilla Firefox browser is there. Through that you can do that. Okay, like how we have Google Chrome, we open and go to the website and download. So there also by default Mozilla Firefox will be there, and you can open and go and download. But if you want to do with commands, so you can always do with commands. So there are a command called wget command is there. Wget and the path. So how you'll get the path? Suppose you want to download this JMeter on Linux through command. So this is the file which we have downloaded. Right? I have told in the beginning. So if you right click here and you do copy link address, so it will tell the link. Okay, link. Now you can open terminal same way in you can open terminal in Mac, sorry, Linux, and type wget, which is like this wget and control V. This is the path, and it will if you hit the enter button, it will download that for you. Correct. But you see, it's not working here. Wget, it's not. It doesn't work in. As I said, command. It's old one. But same thing if you try in PowerShell, it will work. See, uh, clear is used as a for clearing the terminal, and it is common in every clear word. It is used to clear the terminal, and it is used in Mac also, in Linux also. Clear word is used, but this clear is not acceptable here in command prompt. If you see here, if you type clear, it is throwing error. But if you type CLS to clear the screen, it takes CLS. So that's why I said it's old one. So I'll say go with PowerShell. It all takes the default keywords that are used in Mac, Linux, because in IT industry, these keywords are important. Okay, keywords are important. Those who are working, they know this. They will be know. So here, if I type wget and that link, and if I hit the enter button, see, it will. It is not throwing a star, and it is downloading. Do you see? Correct. So that is PowerShell. Its name is PowerShell. Uh, Fine. So through command also we can download a JMeter or some files like that. Okay, and through browser we do that, you know, only. Yeah, so that's why practicing command or using terminal is good thing, and I'll always uh, suggest you guys to always practice do anything through command, or try to use PowerShell, whatever you want to do. Uh, okay, you want to go to wherever you want to create. Suppose you want to go to your desktop, so CD desktop, right? You want to create a folder called make directory, a folder called test. So it will create a test with test already it exists. So with make directory test one. I'm creating a folder called test one. So it has created that, you see. Then if you want to go inside that, how you will go? You will go cd test one, right? So we are inside that, correct? You can create a small file, all thing, right? Inside that. Simply same way, suppose we will go to our JMeter cd, JMeter slash bin. We are in bin directory, right? Of JMeter. We want to read all the things of bin directory. So ls, simply type ls. So you see, all files and folders are displayed, which are inside the bin directory. You see all this, they are there. You can see, because what I'm saying is, because in whenever you will be in IT industry, you have to use the command always. So practice the commands. Okay, you'll get idea. We will be using some Linux command going forward. How to monitor a Linux servers. Okay, that is also there. Okay, here after here monitoring Linux servers. So some commands are there. 10 commands are there. Okay, through that, right? Uh, yeah. So commands are important. Commands are fine. So I think we are done for today. Only two things are left, which I was supposed to complete, but it's getting late. How to do on Mac and how to do on Windows. Sorry, on Linux. So this I cannot demo because we are using Windows, but I'll tell you the steps. Steps are same way, very similar. You have to first download the Java for Mac and the installation and checking. You can use this command to check. You know that, right? We have just talked. Then download jmeter.zip file and unzip it, and then there are two ways to launch. I'll tell you. So same way on Mac and on Linux also. We'll see. So that is for today. Okay. So tomorrow I'll explain this too, and then tomorrow we'll start some core concept, understanding server protocol, this PTLC life cycles. Okay, and all this thing, right? Which will take almost 5 days. It will take. Yeah, 5 days it will take. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. What is your query?
Thanks for the session, Vallabh. This is my first session, and I just came to know regarding this is the batch going to start. And thanks for interaction with you for the first time. And I wanted to know a couple of things. If you can, I mean, I don't have any further, so if you can stop recording, if does
Yeah,
anyone
yeah.
doesn't have a problem.
We can stop the record. Where is that button now? Recording button. Actually, pause here. More. Stop recording. Okay. Yeah. Stop the